Hey everyone, it's Sentypes, and today I'm going to be playing a Snorlax control list that I found on Limitless, or Snorlax stall, whatever you want to call it. And it's really interesting because it plays zero energy. And the main reason is now, there used to be a Manaphy you'd play, I'll pull it off. And it's a pretty interesting card. It's not this Manaphy the one you're used to, but it's this Manaphy, which you also might be used to. This is the control Manaphy with pulling currents. Your opponent reveals their hand, put up to two basic Pokemon you find there onto their bench. But yeah, that was a card you'd play and control, but now you don't have to play. Obviously, you need to attack using energy to use it, but now you don't. Instead, okay, honestly, I think the Manaphy might be a little better. Some people are, but a lot of people are really hyping up this new Arceus Invitation card, which is, and sometimes it's just better than Manaphy. It is a supporter card here. It says your opponent reveals a hand. You put a basic Pokemon you find there onto your opponent's bench, and if you put the Pokemon onto the bench this way, switch that one to the active. So it's like boss and Manaphy together. Of course, if you miss, then it doesn't do anything. So you kind of waste your supporter. But now you don't need to run any water energy. Previously, people would run water energy for Manaphy. You could also use Crabominable. So this control with zero energy, really interesting. You generally stick Snorlax in the active. Snorlax just sits there and stops him from retreating, and that's honestly about it. This list actually runs Pidgeot EX, uh, Pokemon League HQ, increasing attack cost of basic Pokemon, Misfortune Sisters to mill. Honestly, I don't really know what I'm doing with this list, so this probably won't go super well the first game. Let's just try it. Oh, I need to use an attack that costs 2 energy. No, okay, there we go. Nice, better challenge there. But let's just hop into our first game here. And I'll have the list linked down below in the description, hopefully. But yeah, I hope this goes well. We also have Mimikyu to wall stuff, and we have some other things. Hopefully my audio levels are good here. So yeah, tell me that down below in the comments. I'm still adjusting stuff. I'm trying to get as good as possible, but obviously it's not quite perfect here. And we'll see what we play up against as well. But Erica's Invitation, I believe, is the only brand new card. This also runs Giacomo or whatever, the one that discards special energy, as well as Crushing Hammer to discard any energy, and we both mulligan. Okay, so we run Misfortune Sisters as well to mill. We just have a number of like disruption tools. I believe the list only runs. Whoa, okay, that's an opening hand. Or it's not. I suppose that's a lot of lightning energy. It looks like we're probably up against like Miraidon or something like that. It could be something else. It is Miraidon, but probably with Flaffy. They are going first, which is fine with us, I think. Honestly, I don't know exactly how we go about this matchup. Obviously, something like Mimikyu is decent, and we can try to trap something if they aren't careful. We do run Echoing Horn, and there's Eric's Invitation. They're going to get a Mareep into play, which is interesting, as that's not a lovely Pokemon to have in the active, as it does almost no damage. It does some, but it doesn't do a ton. You see, they are running the new Mew EX as well. A lot of lists aren't running that, but they clearly are. And it looks like they're going to fill their bench, meaning we can't trap something in play. That something would probably be either Manaphy or Radiant Greninja, maybe even Lumineon, but they probably don't necessarily play any of those. So yeah, let's see what they go for here. Um, yeah, they got some Miraidons. I guess the fancy Miraidon. A pretty cool Miraidon art as well. We see they play a switch. That is a bold play. I feel like switches are very important. Also, using this side of the switch, come on. Um, but anyway, wow, this is an expensive looking deck. I don't know why people bling out the deck. Like, people complain like they can't get all this stuff, and then they bling out their deck. So don't bling out your deck if you want to get the cards, but you can do it if you want. I'm not stopping you. We can play Pokemon League HQ here as well. Obviously, Penny not super useful. Let's see how much they're hitting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If we play Mimikyu, our Snorlax will go down. I believe that's the math, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, right now they're hitting 140. We do Bravery Charm as well, though, so I could just play Mimikyu and then. Oh, is Mimikyu glitching? Yeah, Mimikyu's glitching. Yay, there's some. I think Rotom's behind it. I don't know. I know, I'll just Bravery Charm the active. That's probably fine. You can Pokemon League HQ. I'm just gonna like throw down all these disruption cards and then draw some stuff. I don't know if we need to play all those cards, but it seems fine. Oh yeah, and we play Pidgey, so that's fun. Um, we do run one Forest Stone, but obviously that's not a lot. Pidgeot's not also it's not particularly good here because well, why are they sticking energy on Miraidon? That seems bad. Like why wouldn't they try to attack? Maybe they just like don't have the stuff. They got even to two lightnings, which is okay, I guess. I don't really know if they know what they're doing, but we'll see. We'll see. Honestly, a lot of times control. In a control game, you rely on your opponent like making misplays. Let's see, they're gonna get rid of Arvin. Arvin's okay as it isn't out, but it's not like a crucial card to keep. But they were doing a switch. They run up to four. They're probably. I guess they're running like three. I don't know. Let me look. Because I haven't been paying a ton of attention to Miraidon lists and how many switch they on, which is kind of important. Yeah, I think three. They can run Beach Court as well. Um, yeah, and so they didn't bump the stadium. Obviously, they didn't attack that turn. We can Iono. Iono just seems like good. They had a big hand. In our hand, it is more importantly our hands. Our hand's kind of bad. So we'll Iono. This list actually runs four Iono. I didn't realize that. We got okay. These are fine. Let's see how much they. Oh, if we bench another Pokemon, they can KO Snorlax. Yeah, that's fine. I'll get another Snorlax into play. Now, and we have Pidgeot V as well, which obviously is important for Forest Stone, but outside of that, it's just going to kind of die. Do we bench Mimikyu? We probably don't. I think Mimikyu's okay here. We're obviously trying to trap stuff. They played a switch. They might play switch cart. They might be out of switch that can switch out Flaffy. Interestingly, they attach a Bravia Charm, I guess just to thin it. I mean, we literally play zero energy. They don't know we play zero energy, but they certainly know that we don't play a lot. And the energy going on Mew is bold. I feel like they should have played that in the other order because they want to be able to attack. They play Cycling Road as well. Interesting. Obviously, we're not going to get any value out of that. Oh, and we are getting Ionode out of our pretty okay hand. I mean, we want like a boss. So we have boss though. Actually, this hand's probably better. Let's see what they do here. I don't believe they've attached yet. Yeah, so they're gonna attach to the active and take the easy KO. I think that's about it. So from there, I think we boss Flaffy and oops, we boss Flaffy and trap that in the active if we can. Because they don't have energy. They can't get energy on all their Pokemon, especially Pokemon League HQ. I didn't realize it was as good as it was, but it's pretty good. So boss Flaffy. We'd like to shuffle our deck at some point as well, because um, I think we put run three boss, and they're all at the bottom. So we'll just boss Flaffy though. Obviously, they can boss us up, but and then retreat, but they can't like really retreat super easily. There's gonna be two injuries. We hit Ultra Ball. That's kind of cool. We're looking for rare candy as well, so that we can go ahead and get Pidgeot into play. I feel like that's gonna be good. I don't know how good, because obviously Pidgeot's like I mean, it's Lightning Weak, and it gives up two prizes. Also, then powering up Mew EX is a bit of a strange play. I suppose it's okay into Snorlax. I guess it's okay into Mimikyu as well. I suppose it's not. Actually, no. Mew EX is really interesting here. Mew EX has so many implications that's like, you gotta like think about it a lot. But so Mew EX will allow them to copy Pidgeot, and I believe Pidgeot's attack can bump a stadium. So that could actually theoretically be a little bit important to them. We can recover stadiums, but not particularly easily, as we don't have like Roseanne's backup. We have like Silene. Wait, do we play Yell? Team Yell share? No, we don't. We just play Silene and Palpads, so that's okay. I think your luck just like you just need okay luck, but still, a bit scary. And they are just gonna go into the Miraidon to take the KO. They hit another switch. I'm hoping and expecting that's the last switch, but obviously we don't know that for certain. So, Misfortune Sisters, actually pretty decent here. We could disrupt their hand. Oh, maybe Mimikyu's not even that good here. Okay, I'm gonna Brave Charm Mimikyu, so we can how many Brave Charms do we run? We run three. Um, so obviously, Mew can come in and take the KO, so we don't want that happening. Misfortunes is just in case they play another switch. I mean, it feels a little. I feel like they wouldn't run too many more though. So we should try to probably boss up Flaffy. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna get rid of probably Pidgeot. I don't really love that. And Giacomo, I feel like that's kind of useless. Actually, I'll probably get rid of. Can I get rid of Penny? Yeah, I think that's probably okay. And I'll get. Oh no, oops. I'll just use it as shuffle. I could grab Mimikyu as well to kind of annoy them if we get Flaffy. I don't even think that's that useful. I'll grab it to thin. I'll grab actually Rotom to thin, but is oh, Pidgeot shuffles? I didn't realize Pidgeot shuffles. I'll play Pidgeot, and obviously we can just get that back out of play. We're gonna Iono them as well now. I'm really expecting they don't run too many more Switch. Probably like no more Switch. Okay, these cards are okay. I don't think Beach Court's the play. Let's get Pidgeot out of play. We get to Instant Charge and kind of hope. Hopefully we see well, I was gonna say hopefully we saw Pidgeot, but we didn't. We hit boss. How much like Pokemon Recovery do we play? We don't play any. Oh, it only does play three Snorlax. This is weird. I don't know if it's a good list. If I'm playing it right either. Um, you see them go to Mew EX. They didn't Dynamotor though. So they must have energy in hand, but obviously it's a little sketchy. Wait, what's happening? I've gotten lost. Like why? What did they do? They're escape roping. Okay. Um, I guess we sacrifice Pidgey. I don't really know what they do now. So obviously they can grab the kill with Raikou, which is okay. It's not like a bad play, but it's not like a super powerful play. Electric Generator, they failed that. How many energies are they down? They're down. Obviously one in the discard, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You can definitely play some more. We're definitely gonna set up Mimikyu. Wait a second. Have you played 3 Switch? That's a lot. I see. This is why I like playing open list with. It's something like this. Oh, okay. Um, no, I'm sad. I feel like they don't play any more Switch. I'll just boss up Flaffy. That's probably just overall it's just a good play, and I'll actually get 2 boss back. Boss are obviously very important for this, and then get to instant charge. I think we're doing all right. Pokemon League HQ also gonna be a decent card here. How many stadiums are they down? I think they're down like 1. Yeah, they're just down 1. They have 1 in play. Cycling Lord's a really interesting play. It has obviously some synergy with Flaffy. It discards a yeah, it's a new card upload. If it discards a basic energy from your opponent's hand, and then after that they draw 1. It's like a bad rating energy. We're getting Ionode, which is okay. It's not great for us, but I feel like they're not getting that many cards. Oh, never mind. That was insane. We got pretty lucky there. 4 Steelstone hitting the board, but surely they don't play another energy, right? Surely. Or another switch, they play another energy. Um, if our Rotom dies, I'm going to be pretty sad. But we can still win if Rotom dies. I'm just going to be awkward because it's just going to be very awkward. Pokemon League HQ will be good. We see just a lightning hit me active though. Okay. They're going to draw 1. I forgot they have Mew EX like draw. Shouldn't they have Mew EX first? I don't know. Um, Anyways, they can retreat this turn. We could play down Mimikyu as well. I don't feel like any of those options are amazing though. I would have really liked to see the stadium, but we do get to instant charge at the very least. We see Penny. We could Penny loop the Mimikyus. That is not a great option, but it is a play. Dynamo to Mew, obviously, and then just a pass. Okay, that's very interesting. Um, hmm. Okay, we could Silene. Um, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Wait, they're down 13 energy. Oh wait, I'm gonna Silene. And hopefully we flip obviously a heads here. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna get Snorlax into play. Um, and the idea is that we trap Flaffy into play. I'll play Mimikyu as well. I suppose they could KO Rotom, which would be bad, but I don't think they have it just yet. I'll just instant charge for now though. And then at some point we want to go ahead and trap the Flaffy in the active, because I think they only have 14 energy, most likely. I think that 14 energy is pretty normal. Oh, and they scoop. They might not have 40 energy, or they might have prized one. Okay, so we get a win. And that's all the time. It's like checking the time. Unfortunately, I can't play another game. Like I could probably fit another game, but control can go for a long time. In case you didn't know. Oh, and we get another supporter. It's annoying that we have like all this time in the battle pass. They give you so much extra. Certainly some extras nice, but now you don't really get any rewards, which is annoying, but it's not a huge deal. And the rewards they give you are pretty good. So it doesn't feel too bad, but it doesn't feel great either. But all in all, I hope you enjoyed the video. And the deck's interesting as well. Zero energy control. Never said Pidgeot, but it just did like the control thing. And yeah, I think the deck's pretty solid. I think my opponent definitely misplayed. No, nothing wrong with my opponent. Like GG's to them. Good for them for sticking. A lot of people just like quit, but I mean they did quit, but they stuck it out till quite a while. Um, but Pokemon League HQ is a really interesting card. They didn't really think about. Um, I don't think this is the best build to control, but like it's not super hard to play. I have my own control deck, which is much harder to play. I'm so more versed in control, and I certainly don't play it perfectly accurately every game, or ever. I definitely make lots of misplays every game. So this list is very solid and very like straightforward as well, with no energy. Like you don't need to worry about attacking. You literally want to Rotom V every turn. You want to set Pidgeot. Um, yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. Any suggestions, any decks you want me to play, comment those down below. If you enjoyed, subscribe. I'm excited to see you next time.